Hey, Flashaholics, this is Guitar Tech. I'm going to do a kind of an odd review on this NITECORE EC4S high pressure die cast aluminum flashlight with the heat fins built right in, the cooling sinks, heat sinks built right in. What I really wanted to show you was what you don't see in other reviews. I'm not going to blind you with the 2150 lumens or any of that stuff, or at least I'll try not to. I want to show you more about the switch. It seems to me that there's a lot of videos, but they just kind of blow by the switches and don't tell you what everything is doing. So I'm going to show you about the switch. I'm going to tell you a little about the end cap here, um, and then a few other things about the D2 Digi charger by NITECORE that I got. First of all, I'm going to tell you I got a package deal on Amazon about, well, it was in 2016. It's 2017 February right now. Anyway, I got this about 6-8 months ago, something like that, and at that time it was $140, which I know you can get it cheaper now, but it was a package with two East Shine 3500 milliamp protected 18650 batteries, which are excellent batteries by the way. I know there's a lot of good batteries out there, but these are good batteries. And it came with this D2 charger. These are just some crappy 18650 Ultra Fires I have in there. I just wanted to leave this display going so I could show you how it works while we're doing this. But at the end of this video, you'll see about the D2. Anyway, this is the box for the EC4S. And look at that, 5 years. What? Tell me something else from China that gives you a 5-year warranty. And it's the Explorer series. So if you ever go into the NITECORE website, go into the E series, and you'll find this and a few of the other, the SW and whatever else. By the way, they did not make the SW when I got this. I probably would have got the SW, but this works just fine. I don't have a problem with the color temperature. Some people do. Anyway, that's that side of the box, and that's what's going on inside it. And yeah. Okay, ready? So we're going to go quick. I kind of have it written down, and it's sort of unscripted, so bear with me, please. All right, first of all, I want to show you the switch. I'm going to talk about the switch, and I'm going to give you, everybody knows that if you press the bottom one, you get direct to the low lumens, and if you shut it off and press the top one, you get the high lumens. There's the 2150, okay? Um, so that's normal. Then there's a lockout on the switch. If the unit is either on or off, it doesn't matter. If you hold both of the top and bottom, it's going to do that one strobe, and now the switch is completely locked out. It will not turn this on until you press both of them again, and now it comes back on. Once again, I said it works both on and off. That was off. Let me turn it on. Now I'm going to press both, and we'll go into lockout with one strobe. There's the strobe. Okay, now you get nothing. Pretty cool. And we'll turn it back on. All right. The next thing is the battery status. Whenever you're on, it doesn't matter what the power level. Here's the low power level. If you press the top one just once, it will tell you nothing. Oh, wait, we went to this. Sometimes it screws up, folks. I believe you have to be off, and you hit the power button. That's it. You hit the top power button, and if it blinks 3 times, which it is, that means it's more than 50% charge. The batteries are more than 50% charge. If it only goes twice, it's 50% charge. And if it only goes once, it's less than 50% charge. So you get an idea, a nominal idea of where your batteries are, how well they are. And yes, the unit has to be off. I apologize for that. Then there is a night light. Now that's when it has to be on. So you have it on, you press the bottom one, and now it shuts that off, and every 2 seconds it blinks. And that can go on for months and months and months. And just so you know, something to be aware of, the circuitry in here is active always. It is always leaching off the batteries just a little bit, and yeah, after several months, the batteries will go dead. This feature doesn't help that at all, but this is something used for a night or something, maybe a couple of nights. or even a week. It doesn't matter. You'll be okay. But you do not want to leave this on for months. Anyway, the next one is, and I didn't even know about this one. If you're off, I believe, and you press the top one twice, it goes right to strobe. And there's your strobe. All right. So that's pretty much all the functionality, unless there's something I didn't know about. That's everything in the switches. It's really kind of neat. It's really well designed. These heat sinks are no slouch either. This does get hot, but not too hot to hold. Okay, then I wanted to show you the back cap and the threads. Now, I do lubricate this stuff. I'm going to be using my Lumen Top tool. This is my EDC to show you how this works, how this threads. Let me pop out my eShine batteries, and this is how this goes on. You see those threads right there? And you see them on this side as well. All right, that connects with, when you turn the red knob back here, it turns right in there. I don't know if you can see this at all. And right in there. And these two ears are for alignment. They help align it. It could have been a little bit better. It could have slid in, you know, something like that instead of been loose like this. And I think you would have had a more positive threading. I think a lot of times I could have cross-threaded this. You have to be very, very careful not to cross-thread it, especially if it's not lubricated. I keep all of the threads in here and here lubricated. I also lubricate right in this between the red and the black to lubricate that with some Teflon oil, and the same thing goes for the threads in there. Let me just right in there. This is a gasket right here where my thumbnail is, and there was reports of the SW version, the EC4SW. I was just talking to a guy who said that he used to close his top by doing this and then pressing really hard and buckling this down and really squeezing that, and he had problems. He had to send his SW back, and he heard other people did too. We're not sure if that caused the problem. The problem he had was that he would put it on, let's say, the third brightness level. After a minute, it would pop all by itself down to the second, then to the first, then shut off. And it did it all by itself. So luckily, NITECORE replaced his electronics, but not his case. He had a kind of a beat-up case on his. All right, let's see. So those are the threads. I wanted to show you the filter. This is the filter I got. Let me put the batteries back in so you can see it. The filters come in several different colors. Oh, and by the way, this shows you right here which way the batteries go in, even though it is protected. So you want to put the nipple in there, the electrode, and then the positive one on the outside here. And like I said, it's protected. So here we're going to do this. Put this on. Make sure you don't cross-thread it. Oh, and that's the other thing is, see that automatically tells you the battery level the minute it makes contact back here. All right, so here's the, we'll do the low power. That's low power. Now, if you ask me, that's the, what is that? I think that was called the Doomsday Machine, you know, with Matt Decker. And, no. And I'm going to shove this thing right down its throat. Okay. My condolences on your death of your friend. Anyway, pretty cool. Let me give you some more blast off. Here's full. That's 2150 of complete blueness. And we'll change the different power levels so you can see. That's kind of cool. That's like the second. It's very cool, and the filter is guaranteed, I believe, to be heat resistant against the amount of heat that this NITECORE can put out, which I think is cool. Now, I wanted to tell you, this is a 40 millimeter bezel, and this comes off, by the way. See, unscrews, and you can buy what's called, and this is on the NITECORE site called a crenulated, two different kinds of crenulated bezels. Crenulated. Now, crenulated, I guess that's what happens when you use the bezel and you use it in self-defense. You crenulate the fuck out of the guy that you're hitting with it. It's a defense weapon that screws on in place of this ring, and it comes in two materials. PVD, which I guess is a resin, and stainless steel. The resin one seems to be more expensive. The cheapest prices I found were on eBay for about $22 delivered. And $21 for the stainless steel one, which would be my choices. I'm not sure why you'd want I guess for weight maybe. The stainless steel may be better, but that's up to you. Anyway, this is all I really wanted to show you was this switch, and in my next portion of my video I'll be showing you about the D2 Digi charger. And anyway, I'll just give you some filter information so you can read it if you want to, and I'll show you the filter. This is all rubber. This is hard, just slides on like that. Nice fit. This looks like the lanyard would fit through there. This is the nylon belt pouch, and I keep my instructions in there, and once again the box. Alright, we're on to the next video of the charger. Hey, I just wanted to show you real quickly I'm charging up the batteries after the video I just did on the flashlight, and this is once again the NITECORE D2 Digi charger, professional charger series. So anyway, it's because this is here, it's talking about this battery, so you can change it, and now it's talking about this battery, and it gives you let's see, the charging time, which has been 4 minutes. The nominal voltage is at 4.18, and the milliamp charge. So you can go real quick to any one, but then it's going to start again 320, and it goes. You only get 2 seconds. You can't hold it on anything, I don't think. Yeah, see, it won't let you hold anything. And anyway, you can go between the two batteries. Now, what I think would be much, much more helpful is an estimated charging time. Other than, I don't need to see this next one. Not this one. This one. 5 minutes. I've been waiting 5 minutes. That just doesn't help me. And it tells you the chemistry right here, lithium ion, which is cool, and the charging mode, which is constant voltage. The milliamps always changes. It changes a lot. So now it's at 160 milliamps, and the next time it swings around, it'll be somewhere close to that, but 152. And it'll swing around again, 5 minutes. It's at 418 volts, 129. So it's kind of cool, but I just I wish it didn't get hot, and I wish it didn't do that. All right, that's all I really wanted to show you. All right, thanks for watching.